I'll be the first to say, I've never been big into the costumes in this game. Also, yeah, this is just a continuation of the last stream. I've never been into the costumes in this game. I don't mind saying it. Like, at all. Because it's true. Yes, I think the costumes are cool. And if anything, gives a little nod to the variants. Which I'll get onto in a second. Oh, don't get... They ain't going anywhere. They are not escaping this rant. Yes, they are definitely not escaping this rant. Because trust me, they have a whole section of their own, in my mind, right now. But yeah, it's got to the point where the prize maps in this are old. At this point, they've been out for what, 6 months? No. Yes. Yeah, 6 months, I'm pretty sure. Or just, yeah, 6 months. They have been out for 6 months now. And they've already got kind of old. If I don't want to say it feels like they added these legendary upgrades and characters to the end of them because, to try and gain more attention in this game. But it does feel like that. And it also that's the other thing, the upgrades. I want to get these, don't get me wrong, a lot of this stuff did kind of come to my mind as I was watching the video that Wolfie Plays put up on his channel yesterday. Because at the end of the day, the PvZ community is pretty small on YouTube. Or to my knowledge. And the ones with a sizable following, the count of them are pretty much smaller as well. Well, a fair bit smaller as well. But yeah, the legendary upgrades. Where do I start? Now, I am gonna say a lot of this, what I'm saying did come to my mind as I was watching his video yesterday. So please go and watch his video. In fact, he probably explains it a lot better than I am right now. So yeah, because at the end of the day, some of my biggest issues that came to light after watching his video did actually come to my mind after watching his video yesterday. And just go and watch his video after this stream, obviously. Help both of us. But yeah, legendary upgrades. It feels like a half-bothered attempt at the character variants. Yes, I said it. I didn't say it first, but I'll definitely say it now. And don't get me wrong, he said this as well, and I'm gonna say it. I was up for a change. I was up for, there being the lack of character variants in this game. I was up for, them removing character variants for this game being more balanced. Yeah, there's a big joke. BFN and balanced. No. 2 words that never, ever, or 4 words if you say Battle for Neighbourville. Words that should never be in the same sentence. Battle for Neighbourville and balanced. 5. Or balanced Battle for Neighbourville. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. And stock variants, yeah, they don't. He said this as well. Stock variants get boring after a while. And I don't want to, take it as I'm nicking some of the stuff he said. I mean, I am. I'm kind of quoting some of the stuff he said because it's very true. Like, it's unbelievably true. And don't get me wrong, I've been playing, this franchise since, 2014. Oh, not franchise. I've been playing the PvZ shooters since 2014. The year that, they all started. Now, I played them on 360. I'm pretty sure the first platform it came out on. So I think PvZ I think Garden Warfare 1 came out on the current gen, like 2015, didn't it, or something, or later on in 2014. But that's the other thing. Variants are what mixed it up. If you put it down to what makes Garden Warfare 1 and 2 so much fun, it's variants. You could try and say it's the maps, you could try and say it's the game modes. They are a small portion of it. The game modes are a very small portion of what makes PvZ fun. And I ain't gonna say it's the only thing that makes them fun, because it's not. Variants are what make PvZ fun. From Toxic P to EP, Electro P if you don't know who that is, to Captain Cannon, to Party Brains, to Cosmic Brains, to, dare I say, Z7 Imp, the most busted character in that game, to Chemist, and Zoologist, and all that. Character variants are what makes the shooters. This game took them away. Now, I'm pretty sure when they said, or when it came to light that, this game wouldn't have variants, I'm pretty sure a lot of people were up for it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people were up for it, in the light of having a fair and balanced PvZ game. I'm pretty sure a lot of people were up for it. If they're up for giving it a shot. Because, there's always Garden Warfare 2, which, if anything, has benefited from BFN. Or that's what it feels like has happened. It feels like Garden Warfare 2, if anything, has benefited from BFN's release. Now, don't get me wrong, on PS4, when EA Access came out, Garden Warfare 2 boomed in popularity. I'm not going to say it boomed. It rose. It definitely got, a few more players than it had. Which I think helps Garden Warfare 2 in its downtime. Because if you bear in mind, in 2017, the year after this game after Garden Warfare 2 came out, Garden Warfare 2 also didn't have almost any support in 2017. It had character balances every month, and after a while they focused them onto classes. And then we had nothing for 2017 content wise. The year after the game came out. And bear in mind in 2015, bear in mind Garden Warfare 1 came out in 2014, and it had probably the most support in 2015. Garden Warfare 2 coming out in 2016 and having pretty much what felt like no support in 2017 felt poor. But if anything, it was a pretty good time in Garden Warfare 2. Because if anything, I don't know if they planned it, but tactically it was a good move. I'll say it now. Tactically, having no support for no content for Garden Warfare 2 in 2017, and bringing out the last characters in the end of 2016, which is what they did, by the way. The last characters that we got were end of 2016, being Torchwood and Hovergoat. And if you bear in mind that Garden Warfare 2 Garden Warfare 1 got its last characters in 2015, I'm pretty sure, when they had the promotion for either Cheetos or it was that flavoured water that I forget the name of. But if you bear in mind Garden Warfare 2 both had two sponsorships, if you want to say it. No, Garden Warfare 1 had two sponsorships, not Garden Warfare 2 had two sponsorships. It kind of felt Garden Warfare 2 was dealt a dirty hand at first in 2017. Because of, you know, the support Garden Warfare 1 got in its first 2 years of being out. And don't get me wrong, I was one who complained about it. I complained, I'm pretty sure, most of the time. Obviously it was like 3 years ago now, so yeah. And I refuse to go back and watch my old videos because I sound like I'm permanently voice cracking. You know, it just sounds like I'm permanently voice cracking. Yeah, I know. And if anything, well, we had a rage quit. No, how am I on double the kills of, almost double the kills of anyone else on the team? Oh, wait, have we? Oh no, I quit out, didn't I, after the last game? But yeah, it felt like Garden Warfare 2 was dealt a dirty hand. And then if anything, Garden Warfare 2 probably got more of a community back than this game will ever get back. It definitely feels like this game has been dealt dirty. This game had so much potential, but I think what drove it in, you know, I don't want to say if it did, but if when this game released, what drove people out of playing it was the factor of, you know, the metas. Because don't get me wrong, there were definitely metas when this game came out. There was definitely a Nightcap, Super Brains, and Scientist meta when this game first released. And if anything, yes, the sprinting nerf fixed the Nightcap meta. Nerfing Nightcap fixed the Nightcap meta. Nerfing Super Brains and making his ranged weapon only have a set amount of range fixed his meta. Nerfing Scientist's damage, yeah, definitely made for the most interesting Scientist in the whole PvZ shooter games. Purely because of the reasoning of it definitely made, because don't get me wrong, before this game and before Scientist's change, Scientist was definitely a brain dead character. There's no two ways around it. Even if you take the base Scientist, anyone going after that, oh, go for it. Even if you take the base the base Scientist, for example, he was the most brain dead. Well, he is the most brain dead. One of them all. And I will happily say it. I know I mained him in. You know, I know I mained foot soldiers and scientists and all that in Garden Warfare 2. And I'm sat here now saying, you know, he was the most brain dead. It's also true. And I'm saying it, you know, because I'm not gonna lie. You have the P Valence helmet, and that's basically taunting me because I had to get my account reset and it wouldn't transfer my persona. So I lost it, yeah. So I lost it on Xbox. I think I can still get it back, but it's one of them now, it's like, there's no point. I've got over it at this point. But yeah, that's probably the thing about this game and me and some of the characters. I know at the minute I've spent probably a good half an hour ranting about this game. And to be honest with you, it's me venting about this game. Because I do still have fun getting on this game. But it has got to the point now where the issues I said across, coincidentally, the last stream, because PlayStation decided to end it, and this stream, they are just all true. I missed a whole cycle. What a plank. But yeah, it's got to the point now where if I didn't vent about this game now, and if I didn't say my honest thoughts, then honestly, I don't know what I'd be doing with the game, or you know, with the channel. Because don't get me wrong, like, I've been playing this kind of, or you know, the three PvZ shooters on the channel since day one. If you go back and look when I first uploaded, yes, that horrific Black Ops video and the Garden Warfare 2 video, you'll see that I was doing, you know, the first day of the channel I uploaded Garden Warfare 2, as well as Black Ops 3, which, yeah, that didn't last long on the channel. But that's the other thing. This, you know, this series has stuck on the channel the longest. Like, if I go, I'll do it on stream now to save your guys' ears, if anything. Sort by date added oldest, Black Ops 3, and when it loads, August 5th, 2017 is when I first uploaded on this channel. That was the first Black Ops 3 video. Garden Warfare 2, August 5th, 2017. Then we did a bit of Just Cause. Then I went to Scotland, came back and did Garden Warfare 1, and then Garden Warfare 2, then a bit of Just Cause, then a bit of Black Ops 3, then started Road to Max Rank. And to be honest with you, I don't have any regrets about doing Road to Max Rank on Garden Warfare 2. Max Rank in Garden Warfare 2 was something I always had my sights set on, if you want to say that. From day one of having that game, which was the 19th of February 2017, coincidentally the same day I got my PS4. For those of you who were wondering, yep, I was kind of late to the party. You know, from day one of having Garden Warfare 2, I always had my eyes set on Max Rank. Because I had, like, going back to Garden Warfare 1 on the Xbox 360, I almost hit Max Rank. Then, yes, both my games disc and it's on my old account, and I ain't gonna go for it now on that account. I'll go for it on this account if I ever get it. But that's the other thing. I spent 41 minutes last stream venting about this game. Apparently. Or 20 minutes. That's not this stream. Hang on. Oh, I don't want a game on plants. But that's the other thing. It's like, this game, like, even if you go back to some of the old variants, and if you go back to Garden Warfare 2, I go back to Garden Warfare 2 occasionally, every now and again, because I still find it fun. Hi, chat. I still find Garden Warfare 2 fun to play. And honestly, I think I'm going to for years to come. Because it is one of my most loved games. I'll come out and say now, I've played some pretty amazing games, like, on the channel in the past few years. Nope. 6% Gardener health. Not on wave 3. You do not have my attention there. I'll come out and say I've played some amazing games. I've enjoyed playing some games on this channel. In like the almost 3 years I've been doing all this now. I'll say now I've played some amazing games. I've played the likes of Uncharted 4. I've done the likes of Uncharted 1 and 2 on the channel. I've done the likes of Life is Strange. Granted, not all of them, because we all know Life is Strange 2 Episode 5 would not upload to the channel. Which is kind of half of my driving force, but I'm doing it again, and you put me in this lobby one more time, and I swear it out. I'm changing servers. I've tried my hand at so many games and done so many games on this channel, and I'd say the one that stuck are the PvZ shooters. Like, I've done the likes of Crash 3, I've done the likes of Uncharted 1, 2 and 4, I'm doing the likes of Uncharted 3, which we're starting within the next couple of days. Probably on Saturday. I've done the likes of the Life is Strange games. Granted, not all 3 of them. Actually, speaking of that, before the storm, the bonus episode's going up today. Farewell. That's going up today. And then episode 1 through 5 is. 1, 3, 3 is going up. So episode 3 will be up on Sunday. Is it Thursday? Yeah, episode 3 will be up on Thursday. It's just hit me. I think Final Fantasy 9's on Xbox Game Pass today. Not yet. Final. Oh, it's already on there. That's me just installing that. Oh, does that mean Doom 2016's gone? And I've just put that on the wrong Xbox. Oops. Sorry, mate. No, Doom's not gone. Doom's going soon, I know that much. I just put Doom I just put Final Fantasy 9 on my mate's Xbox. Oops. Alright, let's fix that. Hang on. But yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna say this game. I'm not gonna say, I hate this game. But it's not the most liked one. Put it like that. Which is a shame, because this game had and still has so much potential, but end of the day, it does almost feel like that's gone at this point. It definitely feels like it's gone at this point. It definitely feels like it's gone at this point. Which is a shame. Because I'll happily say, you know, I do enjoy this game. But it's got to the point now where even in some games I almost have to pretend like I enjoy them. And sometimes, you know, I play other games on the channel because I don't want to play this game. Or I don't want to play Garden Warfare 2. Or I'll do what I did do at some points, which is just say, you know, I have kind of had it with this game, or with BF, or with, you know, a game. I did it with Garden Warfare 2 a few times. Granted, one was when a family member died and all that in like the start of 2018. But you know, I did it like, I didn't give too much away at the time. I didn't say why. I just said, you know, I can't even remember what I exactly said. But I know I said at the time, so I'm like, you know, I'm just going to take a few days off, or say like a week or something. Because, you know, I just need it or something. And I don't want to say that's when it started, you know, when I started disliking Garden Warfare 2, because I never like really disliked Garden Warfare 2. You know, I never really disliked Garden Warfare 2. But there were times where I drained myself on it. Because at the end of the day, I've played it for... You know, I've been playing it for, what, 4 years? 3 years now? And I've kind of built this channel on Garden Warfare 2. Granted, I've done the, like, the odd other thing on the channel. But if you take the meat of the channel, like, you know, if you take what is purely around on the channel, you'll notice you know, the PvZ shooters and all that are pretty prominent on the channel. You know, they are basically the meat of the channel. If you look at it in a wider view, or even a wider view, you can see that, you know, the shooters are definitely there on the channel. And that's something else. I don't really want them to ever go away on the channel. Because I enjoy playing them, I enjoy doing them. No, lost cause. Oh, where were you the whole time? I'm dead. Yeah, that speedrun was never happening when it was like me and this cactus. I'd just like to point that out. Thank you. Well, God knows health I think I've been on in ages. But that's the other thing, it does get to a point where, you know, I have to say that, you know, it's, you know, that's it, or, you know, I'm taking a break from a game. And I did it with Garden Warfare 2. I'll admit it, I did it with Garden Warfare 2. There was a time where I just wasn't enjoying the game and I said, I'm taking a break from it. And coincidentally at the time I didn't upload. And I'm not... I hated it. I hated not uploading. Because not only is it a hobby, I mean it is a hobby, don't get me wrong, it also is pretty much the driving force for me, you know, getting up and doing something every day. You know, especially with everything going on in the world at the minute. I don't care with the hate or anything. End of the day, if people want to hate on it, then it's their energy they're using. I'll use my energy on making content for people who either want an escape or need an escape, or, you know, just want something to watch for 5-10 minutes. You know, like, people don't even have to watch the full thing. I do it for people who, you know, want to escape, need an escape, or just want something to do. Because that's why I started this channel, originally. I knew, like, when I found out that, you know, you could upload to YouTube straight from PlayStation, granted I was, like, 13 as well at the time, I'd always had my sights set on doing YouTube. I'd always had my sights set on wanting to do something with YouTube. And when I found out that you could upload straight from PS4 to YouTube, straight from a PS4 to YouTube, that's when it kicked off for me. That's definitely when it all started for me. That is so when it all started for me. Because of, you know, what I had my sights set on and how I had my sights set on doing this. And the voice crack. And I never changed it, my sights. I always had them set on doing this. I don't dislike it. In fact, doing YouTube was probably the best decision I ever took. It was probably my favourite decision I'd ever taken. And I'm saying that because it's true. And it's why I don't regret it. People think, you know, I regret doing it because, you know, I'm tired like most of the time. That's not why I'm tired most of the time. I'm tired most of the time because I sit up and I play games or watch Netflix or do YouTube, or no. I'm tired most of the time because I either play games, sit up, watch Netflix or watch YouTube till stupid o'clock in the morning. But if anything, it kind of also helps me with the channel as well. Because, let me get a drink quick. Hate your game. Couldn't give me the easy way out. Because that's the other thing, it's like, I've said it before, I enjoy this game online a lot more in the evening. I've said it before, and you know what, I'll continue to say it. Right, you could so get up there. Yeah, because I've done it before. I had an old channel and I ran it off the black laptop. Yes, that old thing. That old thing which could barely run a game. Could rarely run, you know, like Minecraft. It could, in fact, I'd say that it could run, yeah, it could run Garden Warfare 1. But even still, I did it. I did it. I started out on that black laptop. I started this channel off with that black laptop. And I never regret doing it. Because that's probably one of people's that's probably the one thing people always misjudge as well about me, because of my personality in real life. people always think that I disliked doing this. However, some of my best mates know I never regretted doing this. And some of them know that I still don't regret doing it. Some of them know it's it's the decision that I actually think is my best decision. Because most of the time I'm either on the phone or sat quietly in my room playing games. You know, I'm either sat on the phone with a mate playing games, or I'm sat on my own playing games. And you know, some of my best mates think that doing YouTube is, or personally for me, is one of my best decisions that I've made for myself. And even when I go into why I do it with them, or, you know, even when they ask me like, why do I do it, I happily sit here and just say, you know, why I do it, why I started this channel, why I started it when I did. And I guess it was always more of a thing of I wanted to do it anyway, and knowing that I could do it straight from a PS4. Like, granted, I haven't uploaded purely a video in ages. You know, a pure video in ages where I've not done it live or anything. I've done it, you know, I've recorded it and uploaded it. And I've not just live streamed it. Granted, I've not done anything like that in ages. But you know, that's my other thing. It's like, I purely do it live. Not only because on PlayStation it lets you do it for longer than an hour. But I've always done it live because I enjoy doing it live. I don't want to say it's when I have the most fun, but it's definitely when I enjoy like something the most. I'll be the first to say. Right, logically we should now get put into a zombies game. Yes. Good. Yes. You know, it's just always been one of them with me. I've always just enjoyed doing this, and I've always had my eyes set on doing this. So it's kind of just been one of them where it's been like 2 and 2 together, not 1 and 1 together, and it's led to this. You know, me doing what I do on a basis. Okay, we should be able to get to the upgrade this game, or to the one before the upgrade this game. Granted, we might not get 30 plus stuns. Need to figure out how you stun them though. I don't know if it's a thing of you get them in. Don't kick it in my way. I don't know how you stun them. Which is freaky because I've gone from like only a few to 3/4 of it done this stream. And I'm pretty sure a majority of them was in one game. What does it say? Oh, it's a chance with her primary. Or in other words, you could have games where you get super lucky and get like 40, and you can have games where you get really unlucky and get like 10. Does it have a chance to... It doesn't say, like, needs to arc to have a chance. But I'm thinking it might only have a chance to stun when it arcs. Because it's not stunning. Where are my glasses? Don't ask me why that's only just come to my mind. My glasses were on my desk at the end of the stream yesterday, but one cannot see his glasses now. Please don't make any jokes about that because they're not on my head. Thank you. Okay, well, I'll have to find his glasses after the stream. I am getting really unlucky. Jeez, I'm getting I was joking about the luck game. I've just got one. Game, presume I give you a chance to make it up to me. No, I've killed 92 enemies and got one stun this game. I'm pretty sure. Jeez. That is poor. You know what, actually? I'm gonna make the bonus episode of Life is Strange public now. Try and stop me. And guess what? It's also coincidentally the only one that's in there. In my playlist. We just appreciate the fact I was sat here using Disco Tornado to try and get a stun. And it does literally say stun your foes with Boogie Bolt. One idiot. I actually don't know where my glasses are, you know. Respectable pace game. So again, like 3 that game, all that round. Where are my glasses gone to? Gone to. I had them on my desk yesterday. Great. Like, there couldn't be any better matchup. Sarcasm, before anyone asks. Right. If anything, I'm having the boss. Because I think they have a better chance of getting a stun off. You know, they have a better rate, I can tell you that as a fact. Already got 2 and I've only been attacking for a few seconds. 3. You seem to get roughly 1 a clip. God damn it. I'm getting bullied on by so many different angles right now. I say, please don't be like most online players. Oh, he's killed me bot. Go on, mate, I'll be there in a sec, thank you. Damn it. Oh well. Whilst I'm in respawn, are they down? They're not around the back. Where the chuff have they gone? Seriously do not know where my glasses are gone. Almost sat. Oh. Yep, I am officially blind. I just look over to the left of my, or the right of my flask, and guess what I find? 2 pickles! Well, no, what I found was my glasses. Why did I use my thumb to detonate that then? Oh, completely not got hair in my eye right now. My left eye as well. Damn it. Got him. I literally look over to my left, to my right, sorry, and just find them on my desk. That's better. It's 11:02. I'm not going to rant about PvZ anymore today. Kind of had it. I've been going for what, a solid, consider the other streams like 20 minutes. I was going for like a solid 50 minutes. 40, 50 minutes. Purely on rants. I wanted to leave. Muppet. We'll back out of this game. Out of this one. God. Nope. That's how it is. That's about to sink to 7. Another one bite the dust. Oh, I didn't know the name of it till now. That's kind of a good name. So tomorrow we should get what? We do 15. So if you consider I'm probably gonna go corn. Actually, I can have a look on Xbox what the challenges are for the other two. I need 13 tomorrow, so what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, well, by the time we do the challenges tomorrow, we'll easy have it. Because tomorrow I'm probably not going to stream until the challenges are out. Purely because there's not much point. I'll say there's not much point. There is a point, but I might as well wait till the challenges are out. Because then we can get on with them like that. To be honest with you, I'm tempted to try and grind up a few prize bulbs now. I was about to say that's all my zombies to specialist or above. Nah, it's not. Like, really, it's not. I still have to do a fair few up to specialist. With the likes of, you know, SB, 80s, All-Star. Yeah, I still have to do a fair few. Malfunction, randomly cause an electric explosion around electric slide when reloading. And extend range of the arcing electricity from Boogie Bolt. I'm gonna put it on because it's probably the most useful one right now. What does conduction? What do these two do? I mean, we can have a look considering we get them next. Area of effect, amplification, area of effect. Capture enemies from farther distances with funky bouncer. That could be useful. Yeah, Acorn got like elite last week. Or the last event. I still have to promote Sunflower. Would you just look at that? Sunflower's been start ready for promotion for about a week now. I'd say plants are probably my most patchiest class in this game. Or side, not class. The plants aren't a class. Summer and Sunslinger. I'll have to go into the character booth to have a look at what that other upgrade was. What was it? Summit and Sunslinger? Sunslinger increased healing rate when target is at low health, and pocket protection gain health by healing allies. No. I'm keeping Super Savior on. Sunflower kinda needs it. Take that off. That I might not even keep on. I'm tempted to take that off. I'll take that off actually. That cocoon. Stuffy sun. I didn't even know that was in the game. Stuffy sun drops. I'm sorry, as soon as I hit master that's going on. If that makes her like Stuffy Flower, then make the Stuffy Flower and like just the upgrade combo having Stuffy and Vampire could be disgusting. We'll open up a bulb. No, capsule, sorry. Actually, you know, we'll just spend, like... We'll do 3. Well, yeah, we'll do 3, why not? No mess it, we'll do them all. We'll do them all because, yeah, why not? What's that? Really? Give me an actual decent costume. And no. Danceologist. I'm gonna have a look at it. Then we'll end the stream. Yeah. Anyway guys, I'm gonna leave this stream here. So I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you guys later. Peace. If I was on the right